All right, good evening, everybody. I am live here. We're going to be doing some Hytale tonight. Hopefully everybody's doing well this evening. Has been a long day for me. Lots of work at my day job, and then time with my kiddos and taking care of all of them. Also takes up a lot of time, but that's okay. Things are looking good on the chat app. We got some nice tunes playing this evening. I think since we're starting a bit late, I might as well just hop right into Hytale. Now, one thing that I noticed is that my pre-release version was broken. I'm going to go ahead and try to see Flatpak missing controller support. Of the Hytale launcher is missing a permission required for controller support. Run the following command to grant the permission or install the latest version of Flatpak from Hytale. Maybe that's why. Maybe because I have a controller. I have a controller connected, and I'm wondering if the pre-release new Hytale launcher, is that what I need? Maybe? I don't know. Early access, system requirements, blah, blah, blah. Must download that, blah, blah, blah. I mean, maybe, I don't know. Maybe I just continue anyway. We'll see. That's new. So the launcher did update. I wonder if that's why, because the pre-release version is dying on me when I try to load it. I'm going to disconnect my controller, and we'll see if that works. That would be nice if it does, but who knows, right? All right, getting that up and running. Going to be pulling my social bridge on over here. Make that a little bigger. And then I can see what's going on in there at the same time. Perfect. All right, and then let's pause this beautiful music and get into the Hytale music here, which is a little quiet. I need to make that a little bit louder, and possibly louder for the folks at home. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. If it's too quiet, let me know, because I can certainly adjust that. It looks like the game sound is peaking around like -40, which probably is a little too quiet compared to me. So let me pop that up a little bit. Everything else seems okay. Yeah, so this is not going to work on the pre-release version for now, and that's okay. I'm perfectly fine with that. I will go ahead and swap back over to the release version. Yeah, that's fine. And we'll play from there. That should work out fine enough. A game by Hypixel Studios. Audio, master volume. 100%, thank you. Worlds, a fresh dawn. This should work just fine. Let's go ahead and take care of that. We are in the game now. Good, good, good. I need to move that over there so I can actually see if there are any events Select crowd control, stream elements, labs. Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff on Twitch now that I can potentially use to make sure I'm not missing anything. I like that you can do vertical view on Twitch now. That's pretty cool. I think putting that bit of effort into my vertical and my horizontal view definitely helps. I want to make this bigger, so that's what I'm doing right now. How many are these? 3? Okay. I need space for the stairs and then some, right? Very loud ASMR brick breaking. I'm fine with it. I am creating the bricks that I'm going to be using for this portion of the build. Get some copper as well. I need some of that for upgrading my stuff. Does get a little loud though, doesn't it? Let me go ahead and change that just a tad. Because I want to get that down, but let's crank the music up fully. I think that will help a little bit. That's a little better. Okay, so what we're trying to do is create this sort of block here. Now that I'm making this bigger, though, I'm curious if I should do a little bit deeper there. You know what I mean? I think I will. Which means that we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4 deep on here. Will that look fine? I think that would look fine. Yeah, I think so. Need to make sure not to go too high because we're getting right below some water. Right by my base. I really don't want to like jam into that and pour more water into the base. Because then you have to pay for basement cleaning and it's just a whole thing that you have to go through. I'm going to need a lot more bookshelves. I don't know how many I have currently. But I do have these things. And I'm going to make them ornate right off the bat. I think that's the right one. Yep, good. So that's my base 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Nope, not that one. Goodbye. Okay, so I need to move these over a tad. Well, that's convenient. Okay, bring on the bookshelves. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 1. Nope. Okay. We'll try this. And I think I want to mix it up just a little bit. 2, 3. And now I cannot do that side yet. But that's okay. I'll make it work. Normally, you have to go kind of like this, right? And then put another empty one there, just like that. And then I'm going to have to get more bookshelves. And then I can go here, right? And I will put some... Oh, I didn't take those higher ones. Silly me. I'll do that as well for when we get more back. That's right, they didn't fall because they were connected to the ceiling. So that's nice to know that I could probably put them up here, right? I can't do them here? They really gotta fix that. That's a big annoyance, I think. 2, 3. Do I have? I do have an empty one on that side. Okay, good, good, good. And now I can do that. And theoretically, we'll be able to put bookshelves right here. And I don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay, more bookshelves. I think I've got more somewhere. Let's find out, shall we? That's a bunch of wood, dirt. Here's a simple cleared wooden shelf. No full books in those ones, though. Nothing in here. That's okay. Oh, here we go. 59.31. I think that's plenty. Excellent. We found our treasure trove of bookshelves. Let's get that put in here. Okay, and then we can just do these. I think I want that one empty. There we go. Nice little staggering action going on there, right? Empty there, that. Let's see if this works. No, it does not. Oh, fantastic. Okay, so I do have to kind of do this side first. The things you do to make things look nice and aesthetically pleasing, right? Okay. Nope, that's not what I wanted. 3, and then we're going to break these guys up here. And let's see. 1, 2, and then empty one over here. Okay, and let's get rid of this torch and put another one right here for now. We have to build this guy up as well. I think we'll just do complete shelves there. That works. I like this. Okay, this is looking good so far. I do like the symmetry. I like the 3x3 area here, and the new one's going to be here as well. I think I need to. Where are we? Boom, boom, boom. Like that. And now I can put another bookshelf here. We'll do 2 side by side there, just to kind of make it look more realistic. That should be all right. But now I'm realizing I can't do this and create a whole stack of shelves on this side. So that doesn't help me at all. Let's chop our way through here and build the rest of this platform out. And then that'll allow us to actually place the books where we need them. Went a little too high there. That's okay. I think over here as well is going to be the same story, right? There we go. All right, we're broken through at least. Okay, good. And then this guy, fill that in. Boop. Where's my hammer? Is that in my backpack? It is. Good, good, good. We'll swap out my crossbow for now because we are safe enough in our base. Hammer time. There we go. Now, how much further we have to go back? 4, I think. There we go. Down to here will get me where I need to be, at the very least. We'll get those holes filled in as well. And for the time being, pop in a torch right there. That should be fine. Hopefully everybody's excited for Friday. Tomorrow is Friday, the 3rd of July. There's going to be a lot of storms in our area. So no fireworks. Always has been a tradition of my family to go see fireworks for the 4th of July here in the States. But this year is going to be the exception because the weather is going to be gross, super hot, super stormy potentially. Just better off if we stay home at that rate. So we'll be doing that. I think it'll be okay. One more. Nope, that's not what I want. Hey, I said, yeah, that way. There you go. Thank you. Done. Perfect. That's what I need. If I think I can do this piece by piece, though. This isn't going to be too bad. There. And then I can, just for fun, do that, I think. Okay. I'll get that up there, and now I can do the same thing here. This is a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Okay. And back to these guys. And those need to get replaced as well. Let me do that quick. Doot, doot, and hammer, hammer. Good to go. And back up there. Okay. And honestly, what I just realized I could do... No, I can't. I can't. I wish I could. I was thinking, oh, I can place them here as well. And then just get rid of these and place more there. But I cannot. Because then you won't have anything to place them on. Because the shelves do not count as placeable places. But you can connect shelves to ceilings, which is nice. Here we go. That. And break that. One more. Temporary block usage. Okay, and then back up here. And we're running low on bookshelves. I am realizing. I think we'll have enough. How many are in each of these stacks? 12, I think. 4x3. Yep, I've got 17 and 21. So I got to use a lot more of the empty shelves back here, I think. I don't think that'll be too big of a deal. I just need to make sure to do that. We'll go there, and then that. And then let's see. How can we do this? 2, 3, that works fine. Empty. There. Can I get through here? I can't. Okay, so that's annoying in a way. Let's see if I can, like, chop my way through with my daggers. So that would be fun. No, cannot. Okay, so one small little folly in my plan apparently is not being able to get through here. I think that's okay. I think that's okay, because I can use this for, like, a... wanted to be able to go through there. Do I make it bigger? I think I can make it like 1 block bigger in each direction. And then that should automatically fix everything. Maybe I have to do 2 blocks. Come to think of it. There we go. And let's see, because this would shift over this way. I have to do 2 blocks. Darn. Well, whatever. I'm fine. I like having a big area for my arcane library, and that's okay. Thank you. My kids are excited to get caught up with my streams. They're in bed right now, so they're not able to watch live, which is fine. But when we get around to it at night, like after dinner or so, we will usually put on something on the television, and they have been wanting to get back into watching Hytale, which is a lot of fun. I love helping them, like, discover cool things, and I like showing what I do here. And they like it too. They find it relaxing. It's a nice way to wind down the evening together as a family. Plus they're Gen Alpha, so, like, you know, they like that their dad is a streamer. Which is funny. So hello, kids from the past. I hope you're enjoying the breaking of the walls and the building of my library. One of the other projects I have going on is an update to the Character Creation Cast website, which is going very nicely, honestly. I have a lot to do still, I think, but, like, it's coming along well. And I think we're almost to the point where we can actually get the first public release of the new site on our secondary domain. So I'm curious how that is going to work. So that'll be kind of the proof of concept, right? If that works, then we're in business to get rid of Squarespace for good and host our site for free, which would be a huge boon to everything. Yeah, I have to move this whole thing. Let's grab them all. I have to move everything. All that time spent putting these in the places where they needed to go, and all for naught. Okay, so how many do I actually have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're looking at 5 to the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the exact middle here. We'll go like that. Get rid of that guy. Why not? Just mark the whole middle here with those to make my life a little easier. If I go like this, I'm just gonna map a couple things out here. This is gonna give me the same issue, but if I go like this, I avoid that issue completely. How does it look? Let's find out. I can definitely navigate a lot better. That's good. It's a 4x4. I might even have some room for some furniture up here now. That's nice. I could even put a table in here, honestly, with a chandelier up top. That'd be nice. Are these not? No, they're not in the middle. That's fine. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. So, after breaking all my tools, trying to rearrange everything, I think we're back in business. Oh, that was the wrong one. Boom, boom. It's against the wall a bit. Good. Not good. No, no, no. Okay. Let's get rid of these. There we go. Now it's good. Okay, so that's the layout we're kind of working with here. Here we go. And get that. I think I wanted this a little bit more sparse back here. And that's on that side too. Whatever, it's fine. Okay. So I've got the little cross section there. I need some stairs. I'm pretty sure I have those laying around somewhere. Pretty sure I have stone brick stairs somewhere. I have 6 of them. That's not enough. Let's see. I haven't organized any of these yet. Whole bunch of cobble in here though, which is good for sort of stuff that we're building with at the very least. Cooled magma. I forget what that does. Basalt. I forget what that looks like too. Basalt cobble. Sure, I'll take some of that. We have more up here too. Okay, I'll put the 1 back. I don't need that. Shale. Wonder if I have more slate somewhere. I don't think the cooled magma is going to do anything good for me. Chalk. No, that's not the vibe that we're going for. I think mossy cobblestone just turns into regular brick, if I remember correctly. Slate cobble, slate brick smooth. All right. Where's my bench? I think it's over here. We'll check that out. What can we make with these? Slate brick stairs. Okay. I do like the look of that slate. It's pretty slick. Ooh, the slate pillars might be fun. Slate walls as well. That might be a good contrast for what I need. What's the slate cobble give me? Slight cobble versions of all that. Though cobble walls are a bit different. I do like slight brick, decorative, ornate, smooth. So these are the different ones that slate can turn into. Slate stairs, slate cobble stairs. Half slabs, cobble half slabs, slate beam, slate cobble beam. Interesting. Yeah, that's cool. Okay. What about cooled magma? It's a little bit more rough. Not a big fan. I mean, I can see the cooled magma ornate brick is fun. Smooth too. Ooh, pardon me. Like, it reminds me of metal of sorts, which is fun. I can see uses for those. These are not kind of what I'm looking for per se. Basalt bricks. Ornate. Decorative. Okay. Keep that in mind. I'm pretty sure the bricks turn into stuff too. Brick stairs, yep. Smooth. These are like kind of a yellow tinge to them. That's not what we're kind of going for here, right? Kind of going for this little stuff over here. So let's turn our cobble into brick. Let's turn our brick into stairs. We have so much brick. I don't need to worry so much about it, right? Okay. Come on. That wasn't supposed to happen. There we go. Get rid of those. Okay, so this is the beginning of all that. How far over are we on here? Not too far. Oh, pardon me. I would like the stairs to go all the way around, though. That's for sure. I'm thinking 2 on each side free. Let's see what we got going in there. I know I'm going to have to dig up as well, and that's okay. Yeah, I think 2 on every side will be really fun. Okay, got to the right height at least. Without going too wild. Okay. I'm gonna grab a torch onto the wall there. Should be fine. So I gotta get rid of this one. I might have to go 1 higher in this area. I think that'll create a nice, like, dimensional feel to it. We'll have to see because, like, I do like the bookshelves going all the way to the ceiling, right? Kind of see how that all turns out. Getting rid of all of my torches here. Oh, that's way too high. Yeah, it works. It just looks weird. Okay. Good, good, good. And now, more stairs. Final one. Good to go. These are all temporary torches for now. Don't want any rats and goblins to be spawning down here at all. I don't think we're exactly in the territory for that to happen. But, you know, I don't want to risk anything. Still have mostly out of the way here. Like, I think I only have to worry about the water kind of in this area a little bit. See how this little pond kind of is coming through here? And if I go up to the surface, I can kind of show you that I have dug down into it a little bit. I wonder if it's daytime. It is nighttime. I can go ahead and sleep. That's fine. Make it a little safer out there. That's okay. Not that I can't handle any of it, but, you know, whatever. It's fine. I think it's right over here, honestly. Yep, here we go. So this is the pond. I dug a hole to the surface. Come on. Come on. In we go. And I put a half slab down in here so that it can grab the water and not let anything through. So the water can go through the half slab because it's transparent to the water. But it's not transparent to mobs. So like any monsters or wild animals or whatever that gets down there, they would get stuck because they're not able to go all the way through, which is really helpful. So it allowed me to create a nice little waterfall structure down in here, more like an aqueduct to kind of bring water that way. And I haven't finished it yet, but I do plan to kind of push that through. Might as well add to it a little bit now over here. Not sure how far I have to go for that. I'll take some of that though. There's some good copper in here. That's nice. Ooh, look at this vein. Very good. Okay. Well, I mean, that shows me that we are, let's see, 4 deep to get to the next thing. So where are we at? That's kind of where we're looking for, right? How do I make this work over here, though? I was wanting like a little pond. Ooh, hello. Didn't mean to do that. Let's pick that back up and put you down. Thank you. I think, how far back does this go? Yeah, it's back that far. Okay, good, good. Let's pack this up. None the wiser. One more. Bam, bam. I want to make like a little, I don't know what they call it, an aquifer or something. A little place to hold the water. I'm sure there's a technical name to it. A little dark when I don't have my torch on. I apologize. We're getting there. I will just put the torch down for now. Hammer. Little guy. Little guy. Hammer, hammer. That looks funny. From this side, that works. All right, and I need another torch over here. Another hammer. And one here. I knew I would eventually see those. So, this is currently going down. Kind of randomly breaking in here a little bit. And let's see. More copper, I'll take that. Kind of helping gauge where this is all going to kind of go to over here. More copper. That's fine. We'll keep that 4 down. That's okay. Get those changed to over. Let's release the Kraken, so to speak, right? It's going to flow down in here. And it actually flows down a little too far. Yep. That's nice. I like that. I like that a lot. Now it is flowing to the path of least resistance, right? Kind of flows down here, fills in those spaces. That's fine. And it gets to a certain point where it just doesn't flow any further, which is fine by me for now. Do I have any other water sources nearby? Not nearby. The closest one is the river, and that's pretty far away. I don't want to build another aqueduct from the other side, right? I don't think so. It seems like a lot of work. So for now, this is fine. What was the point of this? I'm going to eventually get there. I wanted to have this wall kind of open, maybe fenced in, to see this room back here. And maybe I can get some, like, stalactites on here, right? I think that would be pretty slick. And we'll fill this up with a little bit more water. Maybe even a lot more water, because if we do a lot more water, we can get some fish back here. I think that'd be nice. Okay. Let's break this. Let's see where we're going. Yes, hello. Perfect. That's what I wanted. These guys out of the way. I think I want to keep... these in line, though. Let's keep these side ones. And these are growing nicely. I don't know if I want, like, iron bars or what, right? Oops. Totally dropped the torch on that one. Where are we sitting now? One more. That looks good. Good. fill that in as well. A couple more back here, maybe. That looks nice. Looking good. I like it. I like how it, like one water source is kind of just feeding all of this. Looking very, very nice. And then I think now that I have all of that, what can we put in place? Do we do fences? Do we do like beams or not beams? I don't think we want to do beams. What do I have? I have cedar. I have dark wood. What does cedar give me? Oh, that's a beautiful wood color. Tavern ladders would be interesting as a fence, but no, we're not going to do that. The gates are interesting. Darkwood fences. I do like the red there. But that doesn't scream arcane, right? The planks, however, let's see, Darkwood planks. Those produce some interesting things. Okay. I can make chairs and shelves and stuff. Trap doors. Okay. I do like the tavern windows as well. Those are pretty cool looking. That's okay. We're not looking for darkwood. We are looking for some other type of wood, I think. Not marble. That's not wood. This is my wood. Okay, redwood. That's the most abundant. I don't think I want the redwood stuff, though. Maple logs turn into redwood? That doesn't seem right. Let's get golden wood in there. Deadwood. Deadwood might be good. I don't want the palm tree for golden wood. I'll use the sallow. Even though sallow is ridiculously hard to find. That's okay. I don't think that's the right call. Deadwood fences. No, I'm not feeling the deadwood fences for that barrier. And that's okay. What about the gates? Because then I could get back there if I wanted to. And I do like how the gates kind of looked. I'm just going to do 10 of these and see kind of what it looks like, right? It's all about experimenting and figuring out what works and what doesn't. 3, 4. 3, 4. Okay, what are we thinking? Can I see through them? Not very well. So that might be a miss in and of itself, but let me turn these other two around. Now, can I see through these easily? Not really. I mean, I see that there's something back there, but it doesn't really tell me much of anything until I open them up, right? I mean, opening them up is the big draw to being able to have these gates as windows, but it's not given me the aesthetic that I wanted. Like there is, ooh, the Dark Temple windows might be fun. Gimme. Yes. I think I might have to go farm a bunch more of these. This is what I want, I think. Yeah, this is what I'm going to go with, the Dark Temple ones. So I can do 12 more. I think that's just enough for this. Perfect. Look at that. I'm thinking that I'm hearing the water flowing. Or I could just be hearing my computer. Honestly. So it would have been cool if I was hearing the Hytale water flowing. I don't think I am, though. That's okay. Okay, so I need more of those windows. Trying to remember the best place to find them. Yeah, that looks nice. The lighting in there, though. I need to fix the lighting. I don't want torches, right? What can I do? What sort of options do I have for lights? I got a candlestick, but that seems weird to have a candlestick back there. I don't think we want a candlestick. Could use a wall ring decoration. No, I don't want to do that. The table would be nice for the library, that's for sure. I'm going to take that and put a couple of these back in here. That's okay. What else we got? I see some temple lanterns. That would not go with the vibe too much. Get the slate back in there. Some of this back in. That's fine. And that's fine too. What else do we got? Nothing. No light sources in here. None in there. We got some piles of books. Some ornate gold. This is the other thing that I was thinking of, is like the volcano brick wall. Looks really interesting. Looks most like a gate. But you know what? It's fine. Nice. Ooh, we found one more. Okay. This Lost Civilization torch might be fun. Get these walls back in here. Can I build those torches? That would be neat. Overgrown temple torch. I need for that quartzite. Where do I get quartzite from? Dark Temple brazier. Charcoal. That's upstairs. Okay. Quebec lanterns. Blah, blah, blah. It uses green petals, of which I only have 2. Quartzite. Gosh, that's a good question. I do not know where quartzite would be found. That's okay. I'll figure that out some other day. For now, I can use my Lost Civilization torch. And I should have more, honestly. But for now, I'll just go in this way. It's fine. Get rid of that. And put you right there. And then we're going to need another one in here as well. Honestly, why do we have that there? This has got to go. I need that copper. Thank you. We'll just check for some more. Fill that back in. Fix those. Good, good, good. For now, I will put a torch there. That should be fine. We'll put another Lost Civilization torch right here, I believe. So that way we can kind of like get the aesthetic of them flanking one another on both sides. Maybe it would be fun to have a statue back here. If I could find my statues, I could put one of those back here. In the meantime, let me go ahead and hit these torches with a table and put a table where the torches were. Is that too big? That feels too big. Oh my god. That feels way too big. It's way too big. That's fine. It is what it is. It's okay. Okay, so I've got one more window. I don't need the big table. I forgot that I had this wide open over here, aside from this one window. That's okay. And let's see. What else do we need to do? I think we need to go grab some more of those windows. I've got enough bookshelves, I believe, to finish that job. I might have a statue somewhere. Not there. Not there. I had taken a bunch of stuff from upstairs and just randomly kind of put it down here to kind of get it down here. So it really could be anywhere or nowhere, honestly. Hey, there's a statue. That might look good in there. This is my little bird statue guy. There's got to be... There's broken statues in the game, right? Not in the Crystal Farm. Desert Stables. Devastated Apothecary. That has potential. Okay. Dropping stuff off. We're going to go a little bit adventuring. Not too much. Just a little as a treat. Okay, and which one of you... I'm going to take you as my building bricks just in case. I don't need that or that. I do need this. And somewhere in here. Don't need the ferns. Bring my torches back in. And bring the crossbow back down here. This guy goes over here. These can stay in here. Good to go. Okay, I've got my array of stuff. Let's go through here. Let's see how it's looking. Oh, my computer just started on fire coming in here. Lots of effects going on in here. What is this, charcoal? Interesting. That's fine. A lot of lighting effects happening right now in the devastated lands. This whole forest is on fire over here. We got a whole bunch of stuff going on. That's okay. Bounce over here to the danger zone. There's a lot that can go wrong in this area. Really powerful guys, even for where I'm kind of sitting at, right? Let's eat some pumpkin pie. We'll even use a potion. I've got plenty. That was the big bad guy that just kind of is all sorts of annoying. What do I have in here? See, I blocked this off, but they don't open doors either. These are the... I do need these. Oh, hello. Give me that. I'll take an old potion. I don't need tiny tables. That's okay. Just taking some decorations while we're here, right? I'm on the lookout for, like, broken statues and stuff. Although, like, I've got a whole bunch of planters here, too. Those could work out nicely. Planters are easy to break with an axe, apparently. Okay, we'll leave those. That's fine. Pick up a small potion bottle? Sure, why not? Okay, and we're going to put a little torchy torch in here. Hello. Oh, hi. Can I help you? Oh, this feels so cheap, but that's okay. 5 guys all at once? Hello? Alright, we're going to give up on that. What do we got? I see a torch that I can take. Okay, I see a guy up here that wants to not be undead anymore. Hello? Where are you? Alright, we're just gonna go for it up here. There we go. Not too bad. Okay, so we gotta get the torches. We got a bunch of volcanic barrier things, volcanic walls here. Those are nice. Don't want to grab them though, I don't think. Anything weird up here? Nothing weird that I can see. Grab a torch. Do like these windows a little bit. Lost civilization windows. I don't think I can make these ones. I'll take some more planters though. Not all of them. I'll leave some. I like the old scroll. Get the old inkwell. Take maybe a couple of these tables just for funsies, right? These ones are still in good condition. That's okay. I'm pretty sure I got everything from the chests. I did. Okay, more torches is what we're looking for. There we go. I think I remember not to open a door somewhere this way. Yeah, this door, I think. Back here. Back in the corner. Okay, there's bad guys. There's like lava right behind the door there. Which I found amusing. I do like the particle effects in here though. Nice and easy. Got some good regen effects going on right now. I forget if there's anything like super special in here. We're looking for a statue. Right? So hopefully we can find something. Might have to go up by the other apothecary. We're gonna take this guy. What else we got? Cha-cha. Somebody's excited to see me. Go up here again. these couple more windows. Ooh, we got a whole array of bookshelves here. Should have come here for these bookshelves instead of raiding those northerners areas. Okay. Got a beautiful moonrise going on. Oh, hello. Whew. That guy is a pain in the tuchus if he gets the drop on you. 100%. See? See? I thought I had him, but I did not. Alright, so I spawned in probably the worst spot possible right now. Because I did have a temporter here. This is the best spot possible. Temporter should go right to the base. It's nighttime though. If I book it, I can make it. This place is... If they have not respawned by now, that's fortuitous. Where is my temporter? The People 974, welcome. Thank you for reminding us of the lost games. Hopefully you're having a good evening. I, silly me, put a teleporter inside here? That feels irresponsible. Let's see if I can mitigate my folly, right? Oh, here we go. This is the easy way in, right? Aha, take that, science. Where's my teleporter? There it is. I put it in an okay spot, I think. Oh, is there anything in here I could take? No, I think we're good. Spider guy's up there, though. That's alright. Okay, so. Interesting. I want to get my stuff back. We're going to go do that. See, I knew I should have been just a tad more cautious with that guy. Because they just wreck you. Get down here, back up here. Back up here, here. Eat some pie. Num num num. Thank you. It's just so wild how resource intensive this game really is. Like, it has some phenomenal lighting effects and stuff. Okay, where are you coming from and why can't I see you? Cheapers. You're down below. Cheesed little guy. There we go. All that effort for one annoying guy. Alright, that's fine. And getting my stuff back. Which I did. And I will... What? No, I need to... There we go. 2 wall reins. I'll take it. What? I am so sorry. What? Putting up his dukes at me? Really, man? Come on. Did not know that was a coffin. Whatever, it's fine. We'll take that cauldron. We'll take your bookshelves, Mr. Fancy Pants Alchemist guy. This would have been a good spot for like the necromancer books or whatever. Raise a couple of these guys and let them take care of the thing. That'd be pretty smart. But that's okay. I do like being able to see like the glowing iridescent stuff inside of. Yeah, we'll take that lamp, that's for sure. Inside of the water. What else do we got? Do I want the cobweb ones? The ancient bookshelves. We'll take some of those as well. That might be kind of fun for it. Sure. Chairs? Why not? I have enough planters, that's for sure. Not sure what I'm looking at now. That's all right. I think there's some more furniture down there. And one more. And now it's really hard to see. So hopefully folks at home are able to see just fine. That is a death zone over there. This is the outside. This is back where I came from. Take a couple more of these tables. You have a little bit of a barrier, so in case I do have to come back, we can mitigate anything weird. For now, I would count that as relative success, minor setback with 1 death, but that's okay. We are resilient here in Hytale. We pick ourselves back up. We go and get revenge. And then we go back home. It's a cozy game. Get some charcoal. All right. Back in we go. Perfect. I think that was fine. Nothing suspicious or weird going on there at all. I need to take a look at one little thing here. Perfect. I think that looks good. There we go. I'm back. What do I need to do now? I got more torches. Got more bookshelves. I did not find a statue at all. That was very disappointing. I thought there would be some sort of creepy, like, rundown statues or something in there. Did not find more of those. Oh, pardon me. But, like I said, I'm sorry. It looked like I was carrying this and, like, trying to place it in here turned the flame off, but that's not what happened. That's just what I thought I perceived. Let's take this torch off the wall here. Right? What else we got? Let's turn this lighting off. How is the light looking here? I think it looks fine with just those two, honestly. I like having it a little bit eerie there, but they give off a lot of nice light, which is good. Gives the impression that there's stuff going on beyond, like, the quote-unquote limits of the map, which I have always loved in video games. So that's kind of like the effect we're going for there. Once we get the additional windows in here, it'll be a nice little place to say, hey, where's this lead? You know? We'll get there. This one doesn't need to be there. I'm thinking the next one doesn't either. Or this whole thing, honestly. That one can go. I think that next one has to stay though. Yes, it does. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That doesn't need to be there. Oh yeah, it does. Silly me. Let's fix that. Sorry. Still going that way? Good. Okay. And then up here, I am missing a block. Let's fix that. And get my hammer. It's hammer time. Fix these. Make this look a little bit more cohesive. I'm not really sure what exactly is going on here. I was trying to just experiment with random blocks that I had on hand at the time to get the flow of water just right. And I don't know if I did per se, but it works for now. And I'm going to have to kind of change it up a bit. I don't know if I can replace these with upper half slabs is the thing, because I think the water will flow right through them because half slabs are considered transparent to water, even if they are on the level where water would normally go. I think it would just not flow at that point, which would be interesting. But that's okay. This will eventually become a cross of these bookshelves. I think that'll look nice. I want to get like tall torch to put in the middle here, but I don't know. I wish you could put stuff on the corner between blocks. You know what I mean? Because that would be a great place for a chandelier, right? But I don't know if there's like a four-block light source at all. It's my guess there's not. Or at least not one that like doesn't just attach to one block. Because the chandelier, I believe, does take up more than one space. It really does. Right? Kinda. It's there. It works. But it's, I have to do it off center because I built this whole area wrong, and it makes me sad that that had happened. But that's okay. We persevere. No. We'll keep those. Oh, the smooth is not that bad. Are these smooth? They are. Smooth's not so bad. I could also go with something else accenty. For now, we'll go with that. And maybe we can put in like, you know, we could put in like a little square wall of slate or something. Let's see, where did I put all my stuff? I think I put it in here. Where did I put all my slate? Slate, slate, slate. Where are you? Slate. I'll take both of them. We'll see which one turns into what. Slate. No, not that one. This one. Yeah. Let me... 1, 2 of those. Okay. Up, 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 up. Go away. Thank you. Oh, are you joking? That makes me sad. Sad and... And then the corners are like all weird, right? It should be joined at the corner, not like a whole brick up there. That feels like a bug, or like a not fully implemented yet. I would love to have that more implemented. Well, shoot. Oh, that was weird. What? I'm so confused. But if I go like this, it'll combine it. But if I go like this, nope, it won't. And then they all break apart. Okay. Well, it was a cool idea, I think. That's fine. What else can I do? Not much, really. I don't know. Maybe something weird. I'm just doing something weird, don't mind me. Oh, that's bad. Bad. Torch. Torch. I need a torch. A couple torches. Okay, thank you. Okay. 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 Almost. Let's see this one also break. It worked. I created a little triangle thing. I don't know why I create a little triangle thing, but it's cool. I don't like it where it is, at least, but that was neat that that could happen. Okay. Shale. No, we shall not use that. Haha. With the smooth brick. No. This one. No, I don't think so. What about some beams? No. Hello, welcome. Let's see. Oh, so hard to read the blue on my dark. Yop, dude. Yop, dude. Hopefully I'm pronouncing one of those correctly. Welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully your evening is finding you well. Nearing the end of the week here. How are things going? I'm trying to figure out what to do in the middle here. Is the big question. So I can maybe put a counter together. Have kind of like this table in the middle. But then that feels too big again. Maybe I just off-center some things, right? A couple tables, that feels too cramped. And scroll. Where are you? Hello, lantern. Let's put a lantern on the table and a scroll. That should be fine. I mean, maybe that's all we need. I don't know if that's the right spot for it. I think it needs to go on the other one. We'll do that. put it here. Lantern goes there. Scroll goes there. I think that'll look nice. Yeah, I think that looks nice. You come over here, and you also should have a chair, right? Now, these sneaky developers created a tool in creative mode that lets you move things off the grid. But you can't do that here, can you? I don't think I like two chairs being there, but that's okay. Where is my axe? We'll put one chair kind of off to the side here, as if somebody had used it previously and kind of left it sitting out, right? And then I can sit here myself and kind of just take a look at my surroundings. Not too bad. Okay, I like it. What else do we need then? Can't find a creepy statue, at least easily. We might be able to find one in one of the kind of rundown temples out there. I don't know if I don't have an easy teleporter to one of those, however. So I might have to forgo that. What to do. Perhaps spiral tree fruit. White coral sponge. I got all these things here, right? RT. Yep. That's the combo that I needed. Let's get these all squared away. All organized. Got a bunch more fire essences. That was nice. So we made something out of that run, which was good. Okay, this is where I have some pillars and additional bricks. And there's some shale. Marble. Don't need those over here. I need them over here. That's where my marble chest is. This is where my other weird slate and everything else chest is. So let's grab that. Kind of going in there. Doing a little bit of organizing now. No, we're not going to put cooled magma over here. We'll put these in though. No, that's a little too... I need to get rid of the things that don't belong. That does belong. These belong. The half slab, that belongs. And there's the spiral log. Okay. We've got too many of these. That's for sure. Perhaps I'll put that in there. Sandstone, stone brick thing, sure. Basalt cobble. Slate cobble half slab. Okay. There's the cooled magma. Much more cobblestone here than I will ever need. I probably not. I probably will need them at some point. Okay, and more cooled magma. Cool. Get these over here. Get those in there. Good. Slate roof. Why not? That is good. Slate brick wall. Okay. It's not too bad. I think in the meantime, I take my reclaimed lost civilization windows. Kind of put them in here, right? Bam. I forgot to put those up there. I like that. Yeah, those are nice corners. I like it. Little half suns, little blue half suns. Not too bad. We're looking good. Yeah, I think it's getting better. The space is less of a concern now. We got our plan for this portion of the library. I think I might have to make a like lower level as well. For like a room for experiments or whatever, right? Like if I could come down here, have like a little thing that comes down and then goes back through and underneath in here. I could set up shop with like an experimentation room or something like that that's underneath these chests. And then everything will be within 14 blocks of one another. And then they'll be able to pull from the chest. They'll be able to pull all from my little storage space here. Just like all of these will be able to pull from everything too. These ones are potentially outliers, but like that's okay if they are. And the type of things that are going to go down there, we've got them all up here, right? Like the Arcanist's workbench for sure is going to go down there, as well as the Alchemist's workbench. So those two are going to be kind of in the laboratory area. And also I could even make my forge down there as well for all of these little bits, right? But those feel more traditional, but like it would be cool to kind of have that smelting station down there, right? On the other hand, it would also be cool to turn an area in here into like a chimney of sorts, right? Something that could go all the way up and out. Like if this wall were still a wall, I mean, they would be coming out here, right? So what would be architecturally sound, I guess, is the big question, right? In the corner of those stairs leads to the center of this room, kind of right here-ish. So that doesn't make sense. The other outside wall, I believe, would be over here-ish. Like I could do a smelting station over there. And that's the thing is like the smelting, it doesn't matter exactly where those are. I just want it to make logical sense, right? I want the exhaust from the smelting stations to kind of go into a structure that looks like it's going to go up and out, right? And I saw in some areas they have these trap doors that are probably not in there anywhere. I don't know what the trapdoors were made out of. Or if they were trapdoors, if they were iron bars or whatever, you know? But like they used that as like this grid pattern on the top of the fireplace. And you were able to walk on top of the chimney and see below down into the fire pit area, which I thought was really slick. It might be just a matter of I have to go harvest those bar things from the wild. And that's fine. I just need to know whether or not I have to do that. And that's okay. Let's get that light out of here. We'll get this squared away as well at some point. For now, it's fine. And I don't want to be carrying around cooled magma. I can take that one too. Where's the other batch of it? I think in here. That works. Oh yeah, and right over here, it counts this as a cave. So like the music changes to the cave music. It bothers me. It's like the one little spot within the temple that doesn't register as a temple. And I think in that spot, that's where things would be able to spawn if it was dark. Like even back here, still counts it as a temple grounds, I think. Yeah, it does. Because the music will change if you are in a spot that counts as a cave versus not a cave, right? Okay. So this is looking good. I'm going to let all of these just continue to grow fully and stay fully grown. It provides some light back here, but also it's ambiance. I don't exactly need the petals yet, but if I do, they are there, as well as the actual things themselves. And I can always grow more if I need to. Also, this wall needs to come over one more. I think that should be safe to do. Yeah, it will be. So we'll get that. Put that back there. That back there. Having the 2 surrounds. That's exactly what we needed there. Hammer. Good. Oh. Breaking my light sources. It's fine. Okay. Good. That feels more open, and that feels more complete. I really wish they had transparent glass blocks that allowed you to have water behind them and stay behind them, because that would make this look even slicker. For now, I think we're okay. I think we're going to stop here for the night. It's been a bit over an hour and a half of the stream. I am getting tired, a little bit of a neck ache. So I'm going to go rest a bit and then get to sleep. I think that'll be really helpful. And I have enjoyed my time here tonight. So hopefully those that were able to stop by have enjoyed things as well. I have been your host, Lord Neptune. I'm going to be heading back to the desktop. We're going to be getting into some music once again. Stream beats going to be playing in the background, I want to believe. Very nice. So, hopefully your evenings have been well. Hopefully your weekend goes well also. I will be off tomorrow potentially. Maybe not, honestly. I don't have 4th of July plans anymore because of the weather. So I might be streaming once the kids get to bed. My wife is out of town helping out a friend. So we're going to be kind of flying solo. Maybe I will have some impromptu streams. Maybe I will rest. Maybe I'll work on the website. Maybe I'll work on editing. I don't know. Stay tuned, I guess. You can join me on my Discord, discord.lordneptune.com, and I will be there talking whenever anybody else wants to talk. It's a relatively small community since I'm a baby streamer right now. But if you join me there, I promise you, if you want to talk about anything, it's wide open. It's mostly family friendly, right? We've got room for more, I don't know, more dicey topics, I guess. I don't know. But, for now, it's just a small community that I think everybody in that community would be more than happy to help one another and talk about whatever. And I'm always here to talk as well. So feel free to join and say hi. Outside of that, Sunday, for sure, I should be editing at some point. Afternoon sounds good. After lunch, get the kids fed, get myself fed, get down here, do some Star Wall editing, which I drastically need to do. I certainly need to do some roll for recall editing as well. Work has been kicking my behind, so has life. So getting to that has been difficult. But I need to finish some up by this coming Tuesday. So we're kicking it a little too close, unfortunately. But we'll get there. Outside of that, Monday should be back to business as usual. Should be back to Minecraft, back on my realm of, I think we're up to 2,300 days, give or take, in the realm. It's been around for quite a while, and I am just starting to get kind of serious about building in it, exploring, finding my way to the Ender Dragon eventually. Whether or not I will stream that fight, we'll see, because I want to do it with my kids for the first time. I've been toying with the idea, though, of creating a hardcore playthrough to try that out. I've always been afraid of that one, but I got nothing to lose aside from time, right? I could start and just take the challenge and see how it goes. I don't know. I'll play around with that idea. But then Wednesday, back to my beloved Crimson Desert, working towards 100% in the game, in the end game. So would love to see some folks there. Watch me wreck some armies and do some gardening. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff to do in that game. It's wild. And then back to Thursday. Thursday is Hytale, like we had tonight. So if you want to see more of my progress, feel free to stop by on Thursday and say hi. Okay. Low energy aside, I am pleased to be here. I'm pleased to be your host, Lord Neptune. Find me on my socials at Lord Neptune RB or at lordneptune.com or discord.lordneptune.com. All fine places to go. And if you want to see my new Character Creation Cast website for my podcast, charactercreationcast.com is going to be changing soon to a much more improved version. I just need to test it out. First, I'll keep you posted. In the meantime, take care, everybody. Stay safe. Have a good rest of your evening. Drink plenty of water. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.